Alright, y'all, what is up? Welcome into yet another day of picking baseball games. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Yesterday, guys, we did not have a good day. I believe we went 6-9. I mean, nice, but also not nice, I guess. Today, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty good about today's picks. I'm feeling good about them today. Let's just hop right into it. Getting things started, guys, the Miami Marlins taking the Tampa Bay Rays. This is a layup. Give me the Tampa Bay Rays. Taj Bradley has been the man, and this is actually going to be my lock of the day. Taj Bradley has looked like the best pitcher in the AL East for the past 2 months. He is the Rays guy. Like the Rays, Taj Bradley's our guy. And Taj Bradley, I mean, he's 6-4 with a 2.43 ERA. He's been disgusting lately. And Roderick Munoz for the Miami Marlins, he's 1-5 with a 6.5 ERA. He's still learning how to pitch. He just hasn't been good. For that, I'll be taking the Rays as my lock of the day. Our next game, the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Grayson Rodriguez is on the mound today against Palio Espino, who is making his season debut. Or no, he already made a start, but he got shelled, gave up 9 earned runs. I will be taking the Orioles for that reason today. I've liked what Grayson Rodriguez has done this year, but then this game is also kind of a layup for me. Our next game, the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Christopher Sanchez is on the mound today against Nestor Cortez. I gotta pick the Yankees. The Yankees have won the first 2 games of the series against the Phillies. They're 4-0 with Jazz Chisholm on their team. I just don't see the Yankees run stopping anytime soon, so give me the Yankees today. Our next game, the Minnesota Twins take on the New York Mets. Pablo Lopez is on the mound today against Luis Severino. I will be taking the New York Mets today. I like what Luis Severino has done. He's 7-3 with a 3.58 ERA. And the Mets have also won the first 2 games of this series pretty handily, 15-2 and 2-0. For that, I'll be taking the Mets today. Our next game, the Kansas City Royals taking on the Chicago White Sox. Drew Thorpe is on the mound today for the White Sox, and he has been actually pretty good this season. He has a 4.8 ERA, but he has still been pretty good against Brady Singer, who is in top 10 for the Cy Young in the AL this year. Of course, I'll be taking the Royals. The Royals have won the first 2 games of this series pretty easily, and Brady Singer has been the best pitcher on the Royals this season. Brady Singer has been dynamite, and for that, I will be taking the KC Royals. Our next game, the Atlanta Braves taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Freddie Peralta's on the mound today. Freddie Peralta is probably my favorite pitcher. I have him in fantasy, and I love him. But also against Chris Sale, who I also like as a pitcher because he was on the Red Sox for a while, and he won us a World Series. But yeah, though, Chris Sale has been dynamite this year. He is 13-3 with a 2.6 ERA. And if you guys know the Brewers' offense, they struggle against lefties. Lefties is their biggest weakness. And with the Braves' massive win yesterday, I think they can carry that over to a Braves win today. Our next game, the Texas Rangers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Michael McGrivy is on the mound today. He's making his season debut against Andrew Heaney. I do like the Texas Rangers. Michael McGrivy is making his first ever start against the defending champs and the Rangers lefty-heavy lineup. I just don't think it's going to go good for Michael McGrivy. For that, I'll be taking the Rangers today. Our next game, the Washington Nationals taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. You guys know this is a layup. Give me the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks got a big win, 17-0 yesterday. Yes, that's true. And Mackenzie Gore is on the mound for the Nationals. Maybe he can bring it back for them. Or he has also been kind of shaky. As I always say, Mackenzie Gore has been the weirdest pitcher this year. He pitches awesome, but then whenever his defense makes an error, he can't pitch out of a jam for the life of him. I'll be taking the Diamondbacks, though. They are rolling. Next game, the Seattle Mariners taking on the Boston Red Sox. My underdog pick of the day, I will be taking the Boston Red Sox today. I've picked against the Mariners both games this series, and it's tied at 1 apiece. George Kirby has just been robbed against the Boston Red Sox. He's made 2 starts against the Red Sox. He's lost both of them, but his ERA against the Red Sox relatively low at 3.2. And where I think this just doesn't go good for me is when the Red Sox just need a bounce back. The Red Sox just need a bounce back after yesterday. Their bullpen just hasn't been good. It's where this Red Sox season falls apart for me, and why they've been so bad in the second half. That is their bullpen. Their bullpen has been the root cause of their problems. The offense has been great. Starting pitching hasn't been that bad, but bullpen's been really bad. So I think the Red Sox can put it together today. I wouldn't be surprised if they won this game. I'm taking the Red Sox today as my underdog pick of the day, though. Brian Bayo has actually been really good against the Mariners in his career. He's 2 starts. He's 1-0 with a 2.2 ERA. He just pitches good against the Seattle Mariners. He had a really solid start on opening day when he faced the Seattle Mariners. And I just think the luck falls to the Boston Red Sox today. Our next team, the Chicago Cubs taking the Cincinnati Reds. Give me the Reds. This was another game for my lock of the day. Today, the Reds have just dominated the Cubs this series. Nick Lodolo's on the mound today against Kyle Hendricks. This is a layup. Kyle Hendricks has been horrible. Give me the Reds today. Our next game, the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Houston Astros. Framber Valdez is on the mound today against Jake Wolford. Of course, give me the Astros. The Astros have lost both games of the series. They have the same record as the Pittsburgh Pirates. They have 55 and 52. This could be a pivotal game for both sides today. But I just trust Framber Valdez. Framber Valdez has been dynamite at home in his career. And this year, it's been better than it probably ever has been. For that, though, I will be taking the Astros today. Our next game, the Los Angeles Dodgers taking the San Diego Padres. Give me the Padres today. Dylan Cease, last time out, he threw a no-hitter. I'm sure you guys already know about that. And Dylan Cease has just been absolute dynamite lately. In his last 5 starts, he has a .5 ERA. That's unbelievable. And he's had to face great lineup like the Braves. Yes, when they had Ozzie Albies. But yeah, so I will be taking the Padres because of that. Dylan Cease, I just trust him to go out and dominate again today because that's what he's been doing his past 5 starts. He has a .5 ERA in those starts. Last 2 games of the day, the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Angels. Give me the Angels today. Kyle Freeland, who's been super shaky this season. And with the Angels' big win yesterday, 10-7, I just like them to continue it today. Next game, the Athletics taking on the San Francisco Giants. Ross Stripling is on the mound today for the Oakland A's against Logan Webb. I just like what I've seen out of Logan Webb this season, and the A's and Ross Stripling is 2-9 with a 6.02 ERA. I like what I've seen out of him. For that, though, give me the San Francisco Giants. That will end today's picks. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you go check out my IG at Big 4 Sports Podcast. Make sure you go check out my actual podcast, which is called the Big 4 Sports Podcast on Spotify. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.